Let me guess, you're sitting there staring at mom and dad's house, wondering if now, in the middle of winter, is really the right time to be selling. Here's what most families don't realize. Waiting can actually cost you in time, money, and peace of mind. So before you decide whether you're gonna hold off until April, let's look at what's really happening in the Seattle real estate market this winter and why selling mom and dad's home now could be the smartest move that you can make. Every year when I'm talking to future clients at this time, I hear the same thing, which is, Emily, we're just gonna wait until after the holidays. And honestly, that's what most sellers do, which means right now, November, December, January, there's way less competition on the market. According to our local Northwest MLS data, new listings across King and Snohomish counties dropped by nearly half between the months of October and February. And here's the twist. Serious buyers do not disappear. They are still out there. They're relocating for work. They're downsizing after their own kids have left home. They're trying to lock in a home before their rent goes up again. These are not window shoppers. These are ready, willing, and able buyers. So even though you'll get fewer showings in the winter that won't be coming out in droves quite as much, every showing that you do get is from someone who has to buy. Let me give you the numbers straight from the Northwest MLS. Inventory is still under 3 months of supply in most areas, and that's considered a seller's market. Next, homes are still selling for 97% of list price, which is almost full asking price even in the slow months. Median home prices are holding steady around $950,000 to $1.1 million across King County, Seattle, Bellevue, the whole Puget Sound area. The days on market, how long it takes to find your buyer, about 3 to 4 weeks of showings, not months like people assume. So if you list mom and dad's home this winter, you're still competing in a tight market and you're meeting motivated buyers. Compare that to spring when everyone lists all at once. All of these homes suddenly come on the market and your home is one of the dozens in the neighborhood that's for sale. So if you're selling a parent's home, it can be extremely emotional. Every room holds memories, not to mention their furniture and all of their precious things, right? Every closet has a story. And sometimes that makes it easier to wait and say, we'll deal with it later, kick the can down the road. But later it can actually come quite quickly and it can turn into months of stress, bills, ongoing discussions, arguments, your weekends going out to the property. You're feeling guilty that you should be going out to the property. You get hit with more property taxes, and if the home is vacant, you have more risk of vandals, homeless people, those types of things, squatters moving in. Here's what I see happen. A lot of times people get serious buyers and fewer looky-loos when they're on the market in the winter. They can often close before spring, which frees up time and funds to handle estate matters or other investments. And because inventory is lower, they can command strong offers from motivated buyers. So rather than waiting and trying to perfectly time the market, oftentimes it makes more sense to prepare at a pace you're comfortable with and sell as soon as the home is ready. Winter buyers are not expecting perfection, they are expecting value. So if the home's clean, warm, well presented, they'll be willing to look past the dormant grass and lack of dahlias in the yard. And if you or your folks are still in and out of the property to some extent, we can set up a limited showing schedule that accommodates for that and gives you sufficient warning so that you're not having to juggle constant traffic. The good news is I have helped many families sell estate homes and their folks' homes over the years, and we can make this process respectful, efficient, and stress-free. If you're in this situation, maybe mom's moved to assisted living or you're handling an estate, I've put together a free guide called the Home Selling Checklist for Families, and it walks you through what to keep, what to fix, what to leave alone before listing, so you can avoid overspending and underpricing. You can grab your copy of these using the link below this video, And if you'd like, I'm happy to sit down with you at absolutely no pressure consultation, no charge consultation, and review what your options might look like if you sold now versus waiting till spring. The truth is, the Seattle market rewards those who move while others wait, especially when things are getting a little bit soft. So now that you know the real story behind selling your house in winter, your next step is understanding how to prepare mom and dad's house for today's buyers. But it's always best to look at what the return on investment is. And for a few dollars, if you could sell the house for substantially more, sometimes that's a good idea. So make sure you watch my next video, the 7 must-do fixes before you sell an older home in Seattle, where I will show you which updates actually boost your sales price and which ones to skip.